Hello everyone, my name is Amazing. Today I found a very common snack on the supermarket shelf, which is delicious chips. So this transparent window allows you to directly see the potato chips inside. So the big words chips on the front comes with the pictures. So it looks like a bag of ordinary potato chips. However, as an observer of food label compliance, we have to take a closer look to see if there is anything wrong with this packaging. So first of all, you may not have noticed that this is actually a cassava chips, which called as tapioca chips. Tapioca chips, curry chicken, or that would be kari ayam in Malaysia. But if you look at the front here, there is no tapioca or ubi writings at all, only chips. So this is actually not in line with the requirements of Malaysia's food labeling regulations. Because the regulations clearly stipulate the product name must be accurate, reflect the main ingredients and the essentials of the food, and cannot use too common general words such as chips. Otherwise, it is easy for a consumer to misunderstand what types of potato chips this is. So next, let's make a look with the ingredient list. So the ingredient list say fresh tapioca, salt, super taste. The terms, as you can see, the terms super taste here is actually a very regular terms. So according to the regulations, all the food's additive must be labeled with specific name or international food additive codes, which is IAS number, such as, for example, monosodium glutamate. The IAS code is 621. So the purpose of this is to let the consumer know what they are eating and to facilitate the choice of people with allergens or special needs. So another professional's point is QUID, which is quantitative ingredient declarations. For example, this packaging, the main ingredient tapioca is emphasized it's not emphasized through the pictures and the production form on front. So the regulations require that the percentage of cassava must be indicated in the ingredient list, such as tapioca 85%. In this way, consumer can know how the actual content of the main ingredient and the brands. So lastly, through the net contents and the production's informations are marked on the back only. You can see, yes. So and there is no allergens declarations, no any allergens declarations. Yes. So this is also need to be marked separately when buying. So I hope today's sharing is very helpful for everyone, and see you next time. Thank you. Bye.
Hello, my name is Raju Shah. I'm going to show you what makes this imported drink non-compliant with Malaysia Food Act 1983. First, it shows fruit like grapes, carrot, apple, raspberry. But where's the percentage? That's a quantitative ingredient declaration violation. The product name isn't even clear. It must be prominent and easy to read. Everything is in Japanese, but Malaysian law requires Bahasa Malaysia or English for all key info. Expiry date on the cap, that's okay, but only if it is labeled as expiry date or best before in BM or English. This label is also missing net volume, allergen and additive declaration. That's 11 violations in one drink. Always check the label because compliance matters for your safety. Know your rights, read your label, stay safe.
Hi everyone, my name is Cha Jin Wei, and today I'm reviewing the packaging of Kuih Bahulu Gula Melaka by Yati's Restu Enterprise and comparing it with the mandatory requirements under Malaysia's Food Regulations 1985. From this Kuih Bahulu product packaging, we can see that this label lacks several essential components. First, there's no ingredient list, which is a major issue. According to Regulation 11, any ingredient known to cause hypersensitivity, such as eggs, wheat, or milk, must be clearly labeled using specific terminology. For example, like this Kuih Bahulu. Kuih Bahulu usually contains wheat flour and eggs, both of which are common allergens, yet none are declared on these products. Next, there is no nutrition information panel despite this product falling under the confection category. In Regulation 135, as a flour-based confectionery, this product is required to display a complete nutrition label, including energy, carbohydrate, fat, and protein content per serving or per 100 gram, like these Kuih Bahulu products. Additionally, there is no net weight stated on the package, which violates Regulation 9.1. All food labels must indicate minimum net weight or volume. Without it, consumers cannot compare value or manage portion intake. This is the example of one Kuih Bahulu product where we can see the net weight of the Kuih Bahulu product. Another issue is the missing date mark. This is important because Kuih Bahulu is similar to biscuits or bread, which require either on expiry or best before date. There is a date printed on the label, but it doesn't say whether it's a best before or used by date. According to the food regulations, especially for breads and biscuits-like products, the label must clearly state this to guide consumers on food safety. Lastly, there's no mention of the manufacturer's full address, only a phone number and Facebook logo. Regulations 10 requires labels to clearly state the name and address of the manufacturer or packer. In conclusion, although this product is marketed as 100% homemade, it still needs to comply with all labeling regulations to ensure consumer safety and transparency. Let's make sure our local products are not only tasty but also trustworthy and legally compliant. Thank you.
Hello everyone, my name is Hoxie and my matrix number is F2280091. So today I will be evaluating the food level of this kuih bahulu which I buy from Primary Store Seremban, a traditional Malaysian snack based on Food Regulation 1985 under the Food Act 1983. So the label, we can see here that it provides the product name, which is named Wanija Bahulu, and the product weight is 500 gram, and the expiry date, you can see here, this is 29th of July 2025. Ingredient which has shown there is have flour, sugar and egg, and have full of manufacturer address which comply with Regulation 10 and 11. However, in lack an allergen declaration, it is important because egg and flour are a common allergen. And this product Regulation 18b, the ingredient list is incomplete and not in descending order, which does not meet Regulation 12. Additionally, this is no nutritional information or storage instruction. Both of these, which are essential for customer awareness and require under Regulation 11a and general labeling practice. So, to improve the labeling, should include a full ingredient list such as wheat flour, sugar, egg, baking powder, and other than that, you need to have a clear allergen statement like contain eggs, so to capital letter, or have content in front. So adding a basic nutrition fact panel and storage advice like storage in a cool, dry place. Other than that, would enhance compliance and consumer trust. In summary, while this label has strong elements, key improvements are needed to meet full regulatory standard and protect consumers. Thank you.
My name is Nushaira Natasha. My meter number is F2B0061. Today I went to the DIY and then I found this product. So let's talk about Chia to Pau drinking water. This product is Chia to Pau herbal tea, widely sold in convenience stores. At first glance, it features a halal logo. However, this logo is not issued by JAKIM or any recognized foreign halal authority. According to the trade description, halal certification order 2011, any halal claim must be officially certified to avoid misleading Muslim consumers. Additionally, the label lacks bahasa Melayu translation, violating Regulation 12(1)B of the Food Regulation 1985, which requires local language labeling for imported foods. Lastly, the book held claims like natural and safe for drinking. Without specific hadis, may also breach Regulation 18 on misleading representation.